starting field position for this offense. Wants to adjust the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Turning it on. Got the first down and more. Lots of running room. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you his speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's out. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
That's how you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Takes the easy completion. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. A lot of urgency for this offense. To the air on second down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on second down. Now the play fake. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Snagged in the middle, it's Beal. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. He's racked up 92 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. Trying to get it to the marker. At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one.
Well, there you're seeing the mentality of this head coach in the game, going for it on 4th down. A lot of guys would have tried to kick a field goal, but I think this guy knows, hey, we're not going to win this game putting 3s up on the board. We need touchdowns. Nice attitude.
He's got the back in the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown Sooners. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you...
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Give to the back. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. It's a seam wide open. Powers through. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Auburn went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Tigers ever do that? guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
He lets one fly deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. We start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think...
Open spaces. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And I love the angle route, whether it's man or zone. If you throw it with timing and you wait for it to develop, most of the time it's going to come open. Great job by the quarterback seeing it, hitting the running back.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Sooners are on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground. And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He might want another play. The Sooners have it with a 1st and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's trying to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Sooners!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pucks it out of the air. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. He's got an open man. He's loose. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It is not taking these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Four receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger because it's obvious. These offensive line.
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Sooners! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. And after that last touchdown toss, look out, Baker Mayfield, record could... They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun to give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Rebels moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the Heat. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown! The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Setting up the screen. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. The play action fake. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels will punt this one away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A low line drive and not his best work. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you play them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field. All the speed on the field for that punt coverage team. And you could tell they caught...
Oh, a lot of space. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Burks. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing it away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starting this third quarter on the ground. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first down and wants more. Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Here we go. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got a little space. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Makes the grab. It's Kearney. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work.
Kearney on the Jets. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma! The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Shakes off the defender. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. There's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This defensive end is an animal. He already has 2 sacks, and we're only in the 3rd quarter. I'd move him around a little bit more defensively so that the offense has... where he's lining up. Because right now, man, he is feasting.
At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Rebels line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll leave it with the lone back. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game so far where they have not been able to hook up.
But I tell you what, the defense has really contained that quarterback run all game long, but in a big spot in the fourth quarter, they let him out of the cage. He gets out of the pocket, makes the run, and gets the first down.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And the Sooners with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play. Take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Trying to bully their way in. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the shotgun, the inside give. Runs through a tackle. He had a whole host of defenders he had to dodge in the backfield.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Kemp. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Rebels need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here comes the punt team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The offense changing the play. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 4.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
They'll ride the hot hand. Makes a man miss. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was